Hey everyone, and welcome to another maths lesson. In this video, we're going to go through how to find the surface area of harder composite solids, especially the ones that involve Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so in this question, we have a cone and a hemisphere. Okay, so I'm going to split that surface area into the surface area of the cone, surface area of cone, plus the surface area of the hemisphere. Okay, so quick reminder, I'm going to split this up into two sections. A quick reminder, the surface area of a cone equals pi r squared, the circle at the bottom, plus the curved edge around the outside, pi r l. However, in this case, our circle at the bottom is actually being replaced by the hemisphere. So we actually don't need the circle part. So I'm going to erase that circle part and we're going to just use the curved edge. Okay, so curved surface. Okay, so what we need a radius and we need the length of the slant height. Okay, so we need this section here and we need this section here. Okay, at the moment they are both blank. The radius is a lot easier to find. The radius here is actually equal to the radius here. Okay, the height of the hemisphere, because this is half the circle, the cross section of the circle. So this is our radius, 11. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that. This part here is actually our radius here. So this is 11. Okay, so now our slant height is actually a lot harder. What we have the perpendicular height, not the slant height. So we need to use the perpendicular height to form a triangle, to form a right angle triangle and use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so I'm going to call this our slant height L, like it is in the formula, and we're going to use Pythagoras. So using Pythagoras, we're going to find the slant height. So the slant height is the hypotenuse in this case. So L squared equals, and I'm going to do 60 squared plus 11 squared. Okay, so 60 squared plus 11 squared equals 3,721. Then we're going to square root that. And the square root of that is actually a nice number. It is 61. Okay, so now we have the slant height and we have the radius. Now we can plug it into the surface area formula. So the surface area of a cone is equal to pi times our radius of 11 times the slant height of 61. Okay, so 61 times 11 equals 671. And I'm going to put the pi at the end to leave it in exact form. Okay, take that off. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so now we're going to find the surface area of the hemisphere. So remember that the surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r squared, pi r squared. And to do a hemisphere, we've got to divide that by 2. Okay, so hemisphere is divided by 2. So our radius is still going to be 11, and that's all we need for the surface area of a hemisphere. So it's going to be, 4 divided by 2 is just 2. It's going to be 2 times pi times our radius, 11 squared. Okay, let's leave this in exact form. So 11 squared is 121. We're going to times that by 2. That's going to be 242 pi. Okay, so now we have the surface area of the cone and we have the surface area of the hemisphere. Let's add these two up together. Okay, so the total surface area is equal to 671 pi plus 242 pi. So 671 plus 242 equals 913 pi. That's the total surface area of this composite shape right here. Okay, if you have any questions, have a go at the extension questions. If you have any further questions, please go to Jamboard or leave us a private comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, good luck with the questions.